Hi YouTube, it's me again on my podcast. My last video didn't get that many views, but hopefully this one will get some more because I really want to help people and get the message out there for everyone. So, where do we start? So, a little bit about me. I used to be 25 stone. In American pounds, that is 370 pounds. Now that's quite heavy, as I'm sure you can see. I've still got a bit of fat on me, well, a fair bit of fat on me still to go, but I'm working on that and I'm going on this journey. Now, I wanted to share how to do it with all of you. Okay, so let's start off with step one. What you're going to do with your first step is you're going to have yourself a photo taken of yourself naked. You're going to do that yourself with a mirror and a camera. Now, you keep this to yourself, you don't share this with anyone, you don't show anybody. And I would only recommend this to people who are comfortable to do this. I am not telling you all to do this because it doesn't work for everyone, but this is the way to see where you need to improve and it will motivate you. So at first, it's going to really take its toll. You're going to feel like crap and it's going to really mess with you mentally. But you've got to embrace it. Don't let it win, okay? So then after you've done your photo, you're going to weigh yourself. And then you're going to think of a realistic goal of where you want to be. It can be as small as you like, as big as you like. Be ambitious. Because trust me, I was going for 20 stone, right? I went down to 18 stone. And that was within 5 months, okay? So, now after you've got your goal, now you're wondering yourself, how do I do it? How is this possible? Okay. So, step one, if you drink a lot of fizzy drinks, you start to cut them out, okay? After the first day of doing it, it's going to be hard. You're going to start with day one and you're going to start moving out your fizzy drinks completely. And you're going to do just water and green tea. So now, after you've done that, and you're probably asking yourself, can I have diet soda? Can I have this? Can I have that? No. Diet soda has aspartame in it, and it's a lot worse for you than a full sugar Coca-Cola or something like that. No diet drinks. The only things that I would say you can drink, and it's not recommended, but I drink them, and that's Monster. I think it's called Monster Unleash, the silver ones. That's like one of the only things you can drink. Really, like if you really need a little bit of a sugar boost, a little bit of a boost, then take these. So, next, okay, now you've cut out your fizzy drinks, you're going to start to see a bit of a change, okay. Now, if you eat a lot of candy and stuff like that, now you're going to have to start cutting out. Now, we're going to do that slowly because that's a lot of sugar you're ingesting, and if you go ahead and cut it out too quickly, you're going to be in a lot of trouble, okay. So, I want you to start substituting the chocolate for the fruit, okay? So now, you take your chocolate, and if you fancy a chocolate bar, just have a bit of fruit. Have an apple, something like that. Something that has sugar in it, what's healthy for you and not filled with all this artificial sugar and crap, okay? Now, after doing that for a week, you will not want chocolate anymore, okay? Because you're starting to build the mindset, and that is the first part of this journey, is building the mindset, okay? So now, you started doing that. So now we're going to begin picking workouts for you. So what you're going to go ahead and do is you're going to go ahead and you're going to go online or contract a PT, personal trainer, but I wouldn't recommend that because that's quite expensive. If you have crippling anxiety and you can't go to the gym, then go online, go to Pinterest, go somewhere and find some home workouts. Now, I personally wouldn't recommend this, but if it works for you, that's great, do it. But I wouldn't recommend using YouTube for your workouts because you're kind of setting yourself up to fail if they don't work for you. They didn't work for me, they work for you yet again. Fair play to you. So, now you've got your workouts, right? Now I'm going to teach you a way how to shock your body into submission. So if you're quite obese and you haven't got much mobility, then you're going to want to do 3 workouts, 3 sets, and then we're going to do 5 to 10 reps each time. Okay? Now, you're probably just thinking, okay, I can just do those sets and I'm done. What you're going to do is, you're going to download a timer, an interval timer. And on that interval timer, you're going to go ahead and you're going to be doing, you're going to do a 30-second timer, and then you're going to do as many of those workouts as you can do within 30 seconds. Now, for example, legs. If you've got to do squats, you're going to do as many squats as you can within that time. It doesn't matter about the number of you do, it's just about how you do them. If you can conquer for it, yeah. If you can do 5, great. Next time, do 10, or do 7, do 6, whatever you're comfortable with. Just keep building on that. So, with your time also, you've got to do 3 sets times 30. Now, I would recommend 3 workouts to 4 workouts for a beginner. And as you progress, you're going to go up to 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, the workouts are just going to increase just like that. Now, next, what we're going to do next is, then you're going to then start to walk more. Now, I would download an app called Litecoin. By the way, not famous enough to have this sponsored, so do not worry, I'm not being sponsored for this. Bloody wish I was though. No, but download that because you can have it on your phone if you've got, 3G, 4G, whatever. You can then walk about and you get paid to do it. Okay, so that's a great incentive. You can get Amazon vouchers, eBay vouchers, Netflix, anything you want. And you want to then start off by trying to walk half a mile, even if it's a quarter of a mile. Quarter of a mile, do a half a mile, as you get more confident. And you just build on it. And the more you walk, the more you get paid. Okay, now that's your cardio. Okay, and now bear in mind, this is for people who have very bad anxiety about going to the gym and stuff. For those people out there who are confident enough to go to the gym but aren't, aren't able to understand on how to lose weight and don't know how, we'll be dealing with you in a minute. So for those people who are basically very anxious about going to the gym, that's what you do. You use your walking as your cardio. Okay. Now, as you do that, you're going to get fitter and you're going to get stronger. Okay, and that's when you're going to then spend more time doing more workouts. Then, now, for healthy eating. I personally did the low-carb diet and I lost a ton of weight. It's up to you what diet you choose. Just make sure you eat a lot less calories than you're burning. And then you will shed weight. Okay? I would also recommend you download MyFitnessPal. It's on the App Store for free. So is Litecoin. And these apps will track everything for you. And you can log in your own diary. And that's a good way to keep track of your calories. It will do it all for you. So now we've done all that. So, let me probably address something. Because I'm guessing a lot of you think eating healthy is pretty damn expensive. It's not. You can get a very nutritious meal for next to nothing. Okay? Now, what you do is, if you're doing low carb, you want to concentrate on your proteins, your fats, and your vegetables. Vegetables are very important. Now, remember that vegetables, you need a lot of vegetables. Now, I say fats, that's only if you're doing low carb. But keep it to a minimum. Keep track of your fats too. Now, I would personally recommend going to a gym because gyms are quite cheap. And you don't have to go there and work out if you're anxiety about it. Just go there and get a static test. I think your doctor can do it too. It's just a test to tell you how much fat you should be ingesting and how much body mass to muscle mass and stuff like that you have. And that will be your goal, and that will tell you how many calories to ingest per day. Okay, so that's all you guys taken care of. So, now for the people who can go to the gym, if you have that chance, I would say jump on it, okay? If you're mobility enough and you're able to, don't just sit there and just wait for good things to happen to you. You can't just eat healthy and expect to lose weight. That's not going to happen. You are way stronger than you give yourself credit for. And I am the proof of that, okay? So, to all you people out there who have a gym membership and you're not using it, follow what I'm saying. So, new to the gym, okay? So now what I want you to do is, the first thing I want you to start is cardio. If you're quite a heavy set person, you're going to do cardio. And what you're going to do with your cardio is you're going to do a HIIT workout. What's a HIIT workout, you ask? High intensity. Now, high intensity works as it makes your heart rate go up and go down, go up, go down. That's how you burn fat. Okay, and that's how you burn it fast. So what you're going to do next is, you're then going to go to Pinterest and you're going to find a workout that works for you, okay? And then you're going to try in each machine and you're going to get comfortable, yeah? Now, when you're comfortable, now you're going to build little goals for yourself. So say you want to go in there and use the stair stepper and you want to do 100 steps, okay? Do 100 steps. Push it by 10. Do 110 before you get off. And then the next time you go back, push it by 2. And after you've pushed it by 2, after you've done that for a few times, go up by 10. Then go back down to going up by 2, 5, 6. Just keep going up, pushing it, pushing it, pushing it, pushing it, pushing it. Okay? Now that will really, really burn some calories and it will make you stronger physically and mentally. Okay? Now, I would then recommend also that you walk to the gym and walk back. Now, you've got to make sure that when you're doing this, that you're safe and you haven't worked it too hard. If you feel like you've walked too much or you've done too much and you can't walk home, don't be afraid to get some help, get a taxi, get a lift, get anything. Don't try to walk home unless you are physically able. So, on to our next part. To the people who work out in the gym and to the people who work out at home, I recommend doing this, that you do body parts per day. Doing body parts per day, it's classed as a bodybuilder's workout, but it's good because then you can concentrate on one body part at a time. So say like if your arm's really fat, like you see how mine is a little bit chubby still, right? I would then do a whole workout on this arm alone and I would just keep going until I got it out. That really hurts. I've done weights today. But yeah, so concentrate on your body workout. So like say if you got like really fat legs, then do more on your leg day. If you've got like really like fat arms, work more on your arms. So what you want to do is you want to go legs, arms, abs, back and shoulders. And then chest. Okay? Now, if you don't want to work out 6 days a week, then start like, and if you want to just do like 3 days in the gym, bunch two together. Do like arms and chest, arms and shoulders, legs and chest, legs and something else, legs and abs. You know what I'm saying? Just add stuff together. Okay. So when you got all that, you're going to start finding yourself improving. And just remember what I told you, set small goals, build off those goals, build yourself bigger and stronger, and each time you do it, that's one step closer to getting better. Because myself, I burnt 1,000 calories on the treadmill within 40 minutes. And that's from fast walking, not running. So, just, you want to have a new mindset when you go in the gym, or if you work out at home. I want you all, when you've watched this video, to go away after you've watched me talk about this and then go to your gym or do a workout. And then work off yourself, okay? So just say like if you are scared to do a workout, say if you can't do a push-up, you know, you can't do a push-up. You've done 1 push-up, you've done 2 push-ups, 3, 4, 5. You didn't think you could do that. You've just conquered that workout for the day. Now, I always want you to remember this rhyme of mine. It's not mine, it's Brock Lesnar's, but you get the point. Arrive, conquer, repeat. You arrive to the gym, you arrive to do your workout at home, at the gym, wherever you are, or even if you're going out for a walk. You're doing 1 mile, you're conquering that mile before you come home. Having that mindset will make you work harder and push it harder than you've ever done before. And then you will unlock that sense of achievement. Now, you see, the reason why I'm talking about this, and I might sound like a crazy man or like an inspirational speaker, but trust me when I tell you this, you are way stronger than you're letting yourself know. That's what this is all about. ACR, Arrive, Conquer, Repeat, is all about unlocking that secret part of you. You know, we all have that little voice in the back of our head when we're working out and it's like, I can't go anymore, I'm too tired. No. We can keep going. You keep going until you can't go no more, and then you have conquered it. Okay? Now, if you keep that mindset, then the world's your oyster. Nothing will stop you. So, something else I want to address in this video. I see a lot of people wanting to lose weight for people around them. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Don't ever do something for somebody else, okay? Do it for yourself, okay? It's great having a loved one who wants you to change. If they're supportive, that's amazing. You need that. But don't change for them. Change for yourself. Because you need to do this for yourself. Because you know what? What about if in 10 years you've worked your ass off and you've gone ahead and you've lost all this weight, you've got yourself ripped to God knows what, and then they're not around no more? Then what? All that was nothing. If you do this for yourself, then you will go ahead and you will feel better. You are doing this for your health, you're doing this for your self-confidence because you want to change. If you always remember that, then you can't go wrong, okay? Another bit of advice I got for you all is to remember you're not made of glass, okay? You are nowhere near made of glass. You are stronger than you give yourself credit for, okay? I know I just said that, I know I'm repeating myself, but trust me, it's leading somewhere. Please, please, please stop thinking you are this delicate china doll, because you're not. The human body is a resilient son of a bitch. It can seriously take some beating. But don't just feel like you can go into it like a maniac, because when you first start off, home workouts in the gym, you've got to start off slow. And that's where this building comes in, okay? That's where the pushing comes in. Don't be afraid to push it a little bit harder, okay? So, sorry to ramble so much. I honestly would say also, don't be afraid to ask for help. If you can't work something out and you're struggling, then ask before you hurt yourself, because you don't want to sit there and end up hurting yourself and picking yourself out of commission because you were too scared to ask. So now I want to touch on a bit of a personal subject for myself and tell you a bit about myself. 5 months ago, I was depressed, very, very depressed. I was housebound, I was everything. But I one day had enough. So I started to build off it slowly. I started to make small trips. I started to do this, that, and the other. And I really worked on my anxiety. And then after I worked on my anxiety, and it's still pretty bad, sometimes I can't go out. Sometimes it's like I live in hell, and sometimes it will just spark up. It will affect my personal relationships and my relationship with my girlfriend. But I always get through it. And I believe you all can too. So then I was asked, do I want to start working out? And then I went from there. And I started working out. And at first, I could barely do anything. I could barely move because I was so unhealthy. But like each time I did something, I felt like I conquered a new goal. And I realised that, you know, that life was worth living, because I was also suicidal. I had no reason to live, but exercise saved my life. So now I started working harder and harder and harder and harder and harder, to the point when I started going to the gym, I was doing exactly what I just told you. I was doing the cardio. I was doing 60 minutes of cardio a day, and I was doing all my workouts, my abs, everything like that. And then I was coming home and repeating the exact same process. So I was working out twice a day. But that's not something I'd recommend for everyone. That's what I did personally. And I conquered my demons, and I came out the other end. And I believe each and every one of you out there can do it. It doesn't matter if you're depressed, you have crippling anxiety, you've lost a loved one, because I've lost a loved one too, but I will not go into that for personal reasons. I will just tell you that I lost my mother, and it absolutely killed me inside. But I worked on it, and I've embraced all of it. So all you people out there who have mental health problems, embrace your mental health. Don't look at it as a flaw. Work on it and use it, okay? Because when you're working out, you're going to have a healthy mind, healthy body, healthy atmosphere, healthy spirit. And then you're going to see dramatic changes in yourself and everybody around you. Now, if you find people out there who want to fat shame you and everything else, this bit's a little bit more brutal than any way, any other time I would say anything. But don't let them mess with you like that. If you let them mess with you like that and get in your head, then you're wasting your own life. If someone sits there and says, oh, look at you, you're so fat, don't take that to heart. Embrace it. Embrace it, and then go to the gym and sweat bullets, and then show them that, oh, look at that, I don't need to sit there and throw insults at people and make them feel bad. I can go and change myself. You can't change how vile and disgusting you are inside. Now remember that. Don't let the haters put you down. Do not let anyone tell you you can't do something. Because believe it or not, I'm about to tell you something. This is a little bit of a speech, yeah? You need to break through every single barrier life throws at you. And now if you're going to start this exercise journey, like I've told you, you've got to be prepared to break through walls. Because there'll be wall after wall after wall after wall, and you have to break through every single one of them. There's going to be times when you're going to cheat on your food, on your diet, and you're going to eat like crap for 2-3 days, but that's fine. Just go justify it in the gym. Start again. There's no end to this. You get what I'm saying? So if each and every one of you can wake up the next morning after going to the gym and being like, yeah, I want to do that again. Let's go today. That's when you know you're really changing your life. Thank you for listening. If you can go ahead and share this, please, I'd be ever so much grateful. Please leave me a like and leave me a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. And for all you little haters out there, if you want to hate on me, be my guest. Because you know what? I'm just here to help people and try to motivate them. And show them that there's a better life out there if they want it. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen.